All right. One more topic. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about this Tesla Investor Day, kind of all the different various things that I've accumulated from it. It's definitely some cool stuff. There's a lot of people, hypothesizing or speculating on what's going to actually happen at it. And also, we'll talk about how to actually get invited to these type of events. I've certainly tried, but there seems like there is actually a process that I never even saw before that you can actually get on a list to then get to be able to get invited, maybe fingers crossed, onto a Tesla event or even the Tesla Investor Day. So if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best possible price or just getting really good financing. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So let's just quickly jump into it. I know this is a topic that's slightly different, but let's take a look, because Investor Day is important, right? There's a lot of things that are being talked about. Most notably is this Master Plan 3 or Tesla Project Highland, or a $25,000 Tesla vehicle that will be a low cost leader that would literally take over the whole market. And so if you don't know, it's going to be streamed on Twitter and on YouTube, but hopefully we'll be able to take a look at it. But the biggest thing is like this invite, right? This, this image that they use. And from what most people have speculated and really dissected it, is that this is like a cast or some sort of frame of their newest generation Highland. Or the other thing I've heard is this is just a Model Y, and this is how many vehicles that they can produce on like a single day or something like that. Because spoiler alert, like Giga Austin, or not spoiler alert, Giga Austin is supposed to ramp up. Like I think last we heard they were ramping at 3,000 vehicles a week, but they're supposed to get to like 75,000 Model Ys in the first quarter of this year. And also we've got what's on the horizon, the from Giga Austin. We've got this Cybertruck that's supposed to come out in summer that will also ramp up. And so we don't know if that's could be 1,000 a month to 5,000 a month. But the other data set that we can pull from this is that Giga Austin has been, I think, live for like a year now, and we're getting to 3,000 units at this point for the Model Y, of course. And so there's a lot of speculation on what the stampings are, if they car frames and all stuff. So here's a tweet from Trev Page. You can see they talked about like zooming in and seeing the lots of scale vehicles. It's really neat. It's not about those individual cars, it's the scale of how many vehicles that they can produce. And of course that's what they're going to talk about at Investor Day on all that. And so you can see this person tried to isolate what the vehicle actually is, and he put question mark Highland, and it doesn't look like it actually is, because this was pulled out from an old investor deck, and this is just like, it looks like just an older Model 3 casting or frame or something like that. But if you're wondering if you've wanted to go to one of these Tesla events, I certainly have. This is actually how you get on this list to try and get invited. So here's a tweet from Sawyer Merritt, quote, how can you get a chance to participate in future Tesla events? Step 1, sign up for the Tesla shareholder platform. There's a link. Verify your investor status in your account. And that's basically just showing to Tesla that you have Tesla shares and that you are invested in the company and all that stuff. And then of course, cross your fingers, because at the end of the day, it's all random no matter what. Of course, some people are on a special list that always get certain invites, but everybody else like us, we just get random invites to it. So here's a step-by-step process. You can check it out from Sorry Merit if you're interested in trying to get on the list. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. This is supposed to be like March 1st, so we got our fingers crossed, because and maybe they'll talk, maybe they'll give us some more insight on the biggest thing that I think on a lot of people's minds is what's up with Tesla Vision, what's up with the parking sensors, what's up with having a replacement technology so we don't hit stuff when we back up into our cars and all that stuff. So hopefully they'll release more info on that so we get a clear idea on when that's actually come out. And also there's hardware 4.0 that's in the horizon that we don't know when it's actually coming out, maybe even next year with the new Highland Model 3. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We'll jump into some of the comments and some of the questions. But before we get into that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description, there's a Patreon link where you can support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, so definitely check it out. All right. So yeah, if you're just joining in, we talked about the Investor Day. We've talked about